hopefully that shit gets figured out. That shit's unfortunate. Wiz, please clarify this. Come out, speak, apologize, to the men. Maybe do something behind the scenes and then, fix that because that wasn't that great. Yeah. Now we have breaking news as of a couple hours ago now, but today, Fivio Foreign went out and spoke about the signing to MASE for $5 million. No. I wish. Everyone, not $5 million. God bless. I don't even think MASE got $5 million to sign him for that shit. Hell no. I don't think MASE got. Who knows? But MASE has spoken out about this situation and provided clarity for those who didn't know.
I had to put a file together.
You had to put a file together?
Yeah.
A file on what?
I had to put a file together of all the history that was left out. You know what I'm saying? Because what he came up here and said was very reckless.
Oh, did you give him $5,000 though?
No, I gave him $750,000.
You never gave me $5,000.
At one time, I gave him $5,000, but I gave him $750,000.
Well, why you give him $5,000?
Because I set him up to do a deal to where I could control the deal, make the deal what it should be. Because I knew if he had the leverage, he would go in there and sell both of us out. So he wasn't able to do that because of the way I structured the deal. But then when we went in the building, I took $800,000, he took $700,000. Now the reason why it went down to $700,000 is because when I gave him $750,000 and I took $750,000, he owed me $50,000. So
why he owed you $50,000?
For all the money that I was spending until he got the deal.
Oh, okay.
But I think even that's way down the line. There's so much stuff that's missing. That's why I said I want
like a 50-50 deal.
All right, what's up with this file?
I got like half of that, whatever it was. Like
so when I first meet Fivio,
1.5
I'm
million?
not going to sign Fivio. I'm going to sign JD. Shout out to JD and D-Sav. I was going to sign JD, but then Fivio was there. So then JD was like, these are my boys.
Other Brooklyn drill artists
with me.
Or New York drill artists.
Give them the same deal you're going to give me, right? So I ended up giving him the money. And when it was time to, give him the money,
Gilly looking stressed.
They sent this guy. Do y'all really want me to go through this? Because it's going to be crazy.
Oh, okay. He's like, it's going to be crazy.
I'm really not trying. That's why if you see me on camera, I look very uneasy because it's going to put a lot of people out there. But the way he put it out there, I got to answer.
Talk your shit, MASE.
I gave $15,000 to a cop. It was a cop managing them. That I didn't want to say this, but since he's talking, let's put it really out there. The cop took the money and never gave it to them. So technically, they were sitting there like, well, where's the money? So I fly them out to come to meet me. And what was that? In Atlanta. They recorded with me. They came back. They acting like everything is cool. And it's going to get real crazy if I answer this because it's a bunch of stuff that he left out that's just... It's super crazy.
Pow, pow, pow.
When they came to Atlantic City, it's Fivio, it's D-Sav, it's JD. And it's the manager, the guy who was a cop.
So the three artists was going to sign $5,000 each.
When I'm leaving out to go
total.
back to the city, D-Sav says, yo, MASE, when we going to get that money? Or I think it was Five. He said, when we going to get that money? I said, I gave him the money.
To your mans.
When they looked out the door, the nigga was gone. He was gone.
The cop was gone.
He was like a ghost?
He left. He drove off. So then we had to figure out a way to get them back.
Wallow was
so
like,
me in the
it
other
was your
room,
human as a ghost.
I'm thinking a nigga just finessed me out of the money. So that's why he said he didn't see me. If you go in a hotel and you give niggas $15,000 and then a nigga say, yo, MASE, where the money
so you get the gist and shit. So, you know how sticky it gets? This shit got sticky. Fivio should have never spoken about this. If I'm being 100%, especially when it comes to like your image and like, are you like the street gangster rapper? I think that's why MASE was like, I didn't want to talk about this, but then Fivio spoke, so it's like, now I have to talk about it, Mm-hmm. And that whole idea of like MASE saying that Fivio was working with a cop, like they had a cop, and it's like, are you trying to maybe question Fivio's street credibility now and like throw that out there, but at the same time, he might just be being honest. It probably was a cop. Maybe Fivio at the time was like he's a cop, so he's gonna help us because he's a manager, but he's a cop too. Maybe he's like, you know, when you're growing up, how you grow up, you're a product of your environments, and you have these people that you might think you trust in, you know. And Fivio said in the other interview, was like, yo, $5 grand at the time, 5 racks. It's like, that shit felt like a lot, but I blew it in 2 months. But then you blew it in 2 months, but then he's saying that the cop stole it from you guys. It's a weird situation, right? But we do know now there was more clarity. It wasn't just a $5 grand deal and a promised, what was it, G Herbo? Promised G Herbo feature.
Oh, you told me about this.
Yo, Fivio.
Out of everyone.
Out of MASE said, who do you want? Anyone in the world. I just want a G Herbo feature. That's how loyal to the streets Fivio is. I guess G Herbo's like Elvis to the streets.
Yeah.
I would have said, bro, what? G Herbo.
And shout out to G Herbo.
I love G Herbo. G Herbo. Bro, I'll be like Justin Bieber. I'll be like,
pick Drake.
I'll be like BTS. Like, give me some K-pop. Like,
G Herbo.
G Herbo. I don't even think people know that song.
I mean,
like,
I loved G Herbo like in high school when he was coming up. I feel like he fell off.
No, he's still good too. That PTSD album and the thing after is nice.
He's good, bro.
Yeah. He's good.
He's better than Lil Durk. No,
he doesn't have that fire in him like he had before, man. Like, that's how I view it. I don't know.
Sound like a grandpa. Sound like a grandpa.
He got 2 kids now. And
no, I get that. It's different.
More relaxed.
You can only rap about the same stuff so many times.
Yeah, but then we have MASE providing some clarity, reacting, responding. Literally, like 2 days after, or it felt like damn day or day after. Shout out to Gillian Wallow, $1 million worth of game with the quick media. That interview might have been planned already, and that happened, but perfect timing with that. There was jokes online of like MASE like videotaping like himself with them, like doing like a IG story, like, yo, I'm Diddy 2.0, 5 racks. So people were like, oh, is he disrespecting Fivio, blah, blah, blah. But I guess he was being sarcastic because he was about to provide clarity to the joke, to the actual story. So, Fivio, you actually got half of 1.5 million. You got $750,000. So, there we have it. Allegedly. Because then Fivio might come out tomorrow and say, yo, MASE was capping. We don't know who the fuck to believe at this point. But speaking of New York governor has declared a state of emergency disaster over monkeypox outbreak. Nearly 1,400.
They gon' love me for my ambition.